No way. Hey, no, hey, you need to look at this. That's not right. I'm sorry, just watch if you want to look at it.
And welcome back to the JoeLympics. We have had an interesting set of events leading up to this far. Today, though, is something special, the Pool Noodle Javelin. Jeff, I know you've been looking forward to this. Tell us a little bit about it.
This is an event that I had circled out that I really wanted to see. You had the med ball toss, which is all about just pure power. Who can throw that 20-pound ball as far as they can? And then you had the steeplechase, which is a quick agility-based event. So like there are two total opposites of each other. Now you have the pool noodle. You cannot tell me you are not going to try to throw this thing as absolutely hard as possible. And we both know from having pool noodle fights in the pool as a kid, man,
probably not going to work out.
They're not going to go anywhere.
It's going to have to be, there's got to be some kind of balance there between just finesse and strength. We'll see if these guys can get it figured out, but I think we're ready. Let's go down to the field and let's get this event started.
Now with this event, the winner will be determined by the furthest distance thrown, but all athletes are allowed 2 attempts. So let's hope we don't get as many line violations as we did in the med ball toss, and let's hope these guys have learned their lesson.
All right, team 19, up.
I think
he was not happy with that one.
Definitely not. I think if you put too much power into this, the noodle will flex too much and not go anywhere.
I think the underhanded throw by Kellen was not the way to go, especially after watching CJ there. That looks good.
There you go. We got a leader there.
And Powder with the life vest on,
19,
floating,
still up.
hoping he can maintain a good enough throw. This pool noodle should be good for him.
Whoa!
Wow. Nice pool noodle toss.
Paul doesn't really know what he's doing on this one.
I don't think he does.
He looks about as confused as what he does when he's trying pit stops.
All right, next team up.
Here's the 11 team, I believe is next. No, the 20 team.
20.
Here comes
Urban
Cowboy.
Cowboy.
Oh,
that did not look good.
the slider. I think it floated.
He must have thought a down drop.
The way he rested the noodle with his front hand.
And Big Country just absolutely
With two
grabbed that
great
noodle and
throws by
said
the
this
20.
thing is not even a problem.
2 really good throws here by the 20 so far. We'll see what Backus can do.
Backus!
I think he got negative yardage.
Backwards.
I'm almost certain
very impressive.
They're going to send him home after that throw. It was so disgusting.
And Justin is talking Nick up for a good throw. They went with the sidearm again.
What a toss.
What a toss.
The 20 team minus Backus did a really good job on that. Poor Backus with a negative toss.
No
And
throw.
the 11 with another violation. Didn't see that one coming, Jeff.
I think we all saw that one coming.
I think we did too.
And
another near
throw.
negative throw by Heavy Duty. That is just...
Michael Hicks with the 2-handed toss here. It looks like he's going to use his left arm as guidance, and it
the
did
11
not do
team
anything.
just can't get it together. The 18, nice toss.
The 18 had a nice toss. They need to claw their way back.
Very
They have
nice
such
toss
a
by
dismal
the
start
18.
to this JoeLympics that they need to help themselves.
I'm telling
That
you.
got you up a little bit.
And a violation from Houston
Turn
Stamper.
over.
Oh, they're going to argue it? What's
We're
it
going to
gonna
go
be?
to the booth.
He has not moved his foot. Are they going to call it good or no?
You'll have another throw.
And he gets one more throw at it. Joel.
That thing was in the air for a long time. It appears in
And it
this
just
event you want to keep
collapsed.
that thing low and straight. You get it up in
It
the air.
catches the air and it's just done.
blows you back. It's just like
Paul Steele here. Paul Jr. Nice easy throw.
Yeah.
I think he got a lot out of that.
All right.
CJ Bailey with the halter top. Let's see what he does here. And he just tries way too hard.
Not happy and runs off back to his white
He's so
side.
disappointed with his performance, he ran away. It appears Kellen is beating up the competition in the background.
Kellen with an interesting strategy with the.
He is not happy with that throw. I am not really sure what he was doing on that.
Good technique, though.
Not being successful.
Not at all.
Woo!
Here you have Darrell Edwards trying to help Michael Hicks throw this a little bit.
I think somebody other than someone on the 11 is going to have to help these guys figure this out because I don't know about that drill. We'll see if Duty can pull it off. A short throw kept it too low and it collapsed quickly.
Caleb Dirks with the ballerina kick did not seem to help his distance out at all, though.
More from the 20. The 20 with more domination.
They are just
the beginning of this competition has all gone the 20's way, minus that throw from Big Country. I feel like he could throw me further. See if Backus can get some redemption here. Very much.
Backus
much better than his last
the 11's technique, and it seemed to work out actually pretty well for him.
Absolutely. Oh, back to him and the turnaround.
It appears none of these guys have thrown paper airplanes in high school.
Absolutely not.
Because you would think they would throw a little better. The 18 just coming up rapid fire, throwing one after another.
Danny with a nice throw. Oh, and look at this. What an idea. Houston Stamper on Joel's shoulders. They're going for the double dip.
If it's not in the rule book, you can't get called as a penalty.
That is correct. And they're taking advantage.
And it
did not pay off
at all.
It did not pay off.
And Kellen again with another fight with the 18 team. Kellen needs this calm down.
And they're dropping bows down there. And I think Houston got the better of him.
Houston threw the people's elbow onto him.
Absolutely. And how did we round out of this event?
The 11's going the wrong way. The 18 team is starting to make some progress, headed in the right direction after their very poor performance.
But the 20 just continues
event.
to dominate.
Yeah, they are just going to walk away with this.
This is turning into the 20 Olympics. That's going to do it for our pool noodle javelin for today. We have the sled push relay coming up next. That's going to be exciting. We'll see if the 11 team can get it turned around. We'll see if the 20 can continue their domination, which I imagine they will, and see if the 18 can close any more of this gap. But we'll have to wait until next time. I'm Josh. This is Jeff. We'll see you next time on the JoeLympics.